Let's get off this thing here. Let's see. There we go. Skip this. Let's see what we got. What's going on? What's going on? So give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Yeah. Actually, we hit 11K today. Let me know if you can hear me. If everybody, if I sound good, let me know. Good deal. Good deal. I'm trying to put the mic, not directly in front of me, so you can hear me a little bit better, and you won't hear every time I swallow. Eventually, I'm going to get a setup here. I'm going to come to you, Poor Decisions Parent, because your setup where you at, I love it. So we're definitely gonna get over there, and you can help me out with that. Uh, Dave, thank you, Dave. Jamie, thank you for stopping in. JC, Oak, and the Graves, thank you for stopping by. Tucker, what's going on? What's going on? Uh, I'm excited. I am definitely excited because I finally hit 11,000 subscribers. And it took me a minute, but I'm going to enjoy the journey. So I'm excited, and I appreciate everyone that has supported this channel. I'm just gonna wait just a little bit. B, what's going on? B, Army Bourbon, what's going on? Um, B, hopefully you checked your email, B, because I did send you something. And let me know if you're not getting my emails because I did send you something today. And so let me know if you get it. If not, I'm probably going to have you send me something to make sure I have the right email. Aaron, what's going on? Carlos, what's going on? Yeah. JC, 11,000 subscribers. I'm excited. And Poor Decisions, I actually sent you an email also. So let me know if you got that email. Good deal, good deal, good deal. So I'm just going to wait just a couple of seconds and we are going to get started tonight. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. 11K, 11K. And let me tell you, I'm going to say this once, maybe twice on this live stream. I have reset everything on my live streams and my YouTube channel. What I mean by reset, I had a lot of people in a lot of places, and they are not even really watching my channel anymore. So I reset everything, and I'm going to plug people in back where they need to be. So if you have any questions, let me know. But I have reset everything. Big Yo, what's going on, Big Yo? Appreciate you stopping by, Big Yo. Hey, I'm excited about the 11K. I really am. I started this channel 2 years and 5 months ago. And when I first started this channel, I had no idea what I was going to do. I remember sitting in my mom's living room thinking about, hey, let's do a video on a bottle. And we were just sitting there talking, and my brother-in-law and my brother, we sat down and we talked about Uncle Nearest. And I posted that video, and I think I got like 5 views. And I said, man, whatever. And I started saying, hey, maybe that first video didn't work, but let's try a second one, maybe a third one. And now, 2 years, 5 months later, I'm at 11,000 subscribers. I have met a lot of new people. We went to Bourbon on the Banks last year in October. We went to Spillway last month. And I, let me tell you, the people I met at Spillway are great, great people. And I'm excited to go to Bruzel Fest in August and then back to Bourbon on the Banks in October. So I have a full schedule. And the people who have um, joined my Patreon, if you have joined my Patreon, I have a newsletter that just came out. Let me get it over here. I have a newsletter that just came out. And just to show you a little bit, because this newsletter this month is 7 pages long, 7 pages long. And just to give you a little bit of insight of the newsletter, I'm just going to show you what's on the front. I had to print one out just because I wanted to show you, for the people who are curious about the newsletter, letter. I do have one that comes out every month for Patreon members. Mary, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. High Tide. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, High Tide. I try. I'm trying out here. Jimmy Vegas. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Smoke. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I know North, what's going on? Happy Sunday. And for everyone, hopefully everyone has subscribed on the channel. If you haven't, please, I'm asking for your support. Now, you know that I said when I hit 11,000 subscribers, I am going to open up the Thomas Handy. Uh, I'm going to do that today. It's 124.9 proof. Now, the question I had before I started this video is, do I pop this one open first, or do I just pop this one open in the middle? And I'm sort of struggling with that. So, Gerald, what's going on? Gerald, Bobby, Barbara, Peanuts, what's going on? So now I'm going to ask you the question, and I'm going to let you vote on this one. And whoever or whatever turns out to be the number one, I'm going to do that. Let's start a poll. Mhm. Uh, So the question I'm proposing is, do I open this one first and it's 124 proof, or do I go through the bottles that we're going to talk about today? So the question I'm going to propose is, do I open this one first, or do you want me to go over the cut above single barrel, the Steel Austin, and the old Granddad number 7? So which one is going to be? Open this one first, yes or no? So again, the question is, do I open this one first, yes or no? The majority is going to win. Uh, And see, you got to remember the proof points now. If you all want me to open it up, as I did say, I was going to open that bottle up, but this is for you all. I mean, we all got to 11,000 subscribers together. That's why I want you to actually pick what we do first. So I have 40 people watching. Hopefully, enough people are going to vote. So I have a great poll to go by. Henderson, what's going on? Still Austin versus good poor. Tony Martin, what's going on? All right. Aaron, okay. So I'm getting mixed. So we are going to stop this poll. Bill Davis, what's going on? We are making a poll. Do I open this one first, or do I go with these three? So if you want me to open this one first, yes. If not, no. And we're going to end this poll in about 10 seconds. So if you haven't voted yet, you have 10, 9, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, and one. Info. So let's see what we got. Okay, so actually, we're gonna open this one up later. So good deal. Appreciate it. So 23 people voted. 61% of you all said open that one up later. Big Bun, what's going on? What's going on? We are celebrating 11,000 subscribers. And we are going to open, let's go with the lowest proof first. Is going to be the bottled and bun. This Steel Austin is going to be 116 proof. And this cut above is going to be 124 proof. So let's open this old Granddad. Let me tell you a story about the old Granddad and the Steel Austin. I bought these bottles in Austin, Texas 6 months ago. 6 months ago. And I did not have a way to bring these bottles back, so I left them in Austin, Texas. And my wife was gracious enough to go get them for me. Now, I felt like that I was sending her on like a TV show, Locked Up and Abroad, because she went to Austin with the empty suitcase and she brought back bottles of liquor. And I was like, man, I'm sending my wife out there bringing back bottles of liquor on the airplane. But I know it wasn't anything wrong with that. It just felt a little funny. But now I have them, and we have this bottle here in Jackson now. But I refused to buy one because I knew I had one. So let's open this one up and let's see what it's all about. Big Mac D, Big Rick MacD, what's going on? So let's open this one up really quickly and let's see. Now, let me tell you this. This is going to be my first pour of the day. And I worked yesterday. So I haven't had anything in a while, to be honest with you. Oh, nice cork pop. Nice cork pop. I like the old Granddad Bundy. So I'm I'm sort of on the fence about this one because I looked at the color and it looked a little bit light to me, but it's aged 7 years. I like the bonded. So let's see what this has to offer. Has a nice nose to it. It's a fresh cork pop. It's not giving me that ethanol smell. I get a strong dark fruit smell though. It seems like it's going to drink on the sweeter side. Oh yeah, yeah. I get like a grape, like a dark fruit grape sweetness type from the nose. And it seems like it's going to drink light. Now, 100 proof, I don't know. Maybe just a little bit under 100 proof. But let's put it to the palate and let's see what we got. Cheers. 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 Okay. You get you get the spice on the palate that you don't get from the nose. It's more like remember that red candy that you used to get in Christmas time? It's sweet, but it's like a spicy sweet. That's what this reminds me of. I guess it's the cinnamon. I think the candy was like a cinnamon flavor. That's what it reminds me of. It's not bad at all, especially if you can get it at a great price. Now, it is on the spice forward side. Is drinking probably like a 91 proof, not really 100 proof. This is my first pour of the day, and I can tell that's not drinking at 100 proof, and it's spice forward. Now, let's talk about the finish. Okay, the spice is there, but the finish goes away very quickly. Again, the spice is there from the mid palate, especially when you swallow, but it goes away very, very fast. But let me say this. I don't know how much you pay for a bottle of the old Granddad number 7. I forgot how much I paid for this one because it was 6 months ago. And if you can get it at a pretty good price, I would say pick one up. And it reminds me of a holiday bourbon, holiday whiskey. What I mean by that is eggnog, Christmas time, cold outside. That's what the spice is giving you on the back end, like the cinnamon spice. So I would definitely pick one of these up around the holiday when it gets cold outside. This would definitely be at a bottle share if you're around a campfire. This is a bottle for you. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. $35. Okay. MD. Carlos, $37 in Texas. So 35, 37. Now, the question is it better than the bonded? Because the bonded is around 35, 37. I think that I'm going to stick with the bonded, the old Granddad bonded. Event yours. What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I'm excited to actually hit 11K. It took me 2 years and 5 months to do that, but I could not do that without you all support. So I appreciate everybody. Believe me, I cannot and would not want to do this without you because this is a community. Bourbon is a community. And I say that if you follow me on YouTube, you know that I go into other YouTube rooms and I try to support that person's channel. You always going to say or see me say a couple of things. Number one, I'm going to say cheers to everyone that's in the room. Number two, I'm going to say I love the bourbon community. And number three, I'm going to say hit that like and subscribe button and support the channel. I don't care where I'm at, what YouTuber is on. I'm going to say those three things multiple times because we are a community, especially the small YouTubers trying to get up there with the big boys. We all we got. Like my best friend used to say that all the time before he passed away. He used to say, "Hey, we all we got." And that is so true. So true. So we have to stick together and we have to push each other forward. So I appreciate everyone that has supported this channel here, A Little Old Fashioned, because not only I couldn't do it without you, I wouldn't want to do it without you. So cheers. Man, I'm trying out here. I'm trying. I am trying. The old granddad 114 can get it for $30 in Missouri. I need Henderson, I need to pop that one open. Yeah, I appreciate that poor decision, parent. I really do. And I just bought 2 bottles of old granddad number 7. MD, have you cracked it? CMB. You right, you right. That's what you right. And actually, he probably got it from there. He probably got it for CMB. I remember that. We all we got. We all we got. I remember that. Yeah, it's very spice forward. It's definitely, I would say, I don't know if you like eggnog or not, but I think it will make a perfect pairing. The poor decisions. Sorry about that. I'm stepping all over your toes because poor decisions actually pairs bourbon and whiskey with cigars and food and things like that. But I'm going to have to say this: it goes good with the eggnog. I think you can mix it good with the eggnog. Stanley, hey, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep pushing every day. I'm going to push forward. My next goal is going to be 15,000 subscribers before October the 2nd. My birthday is October the 2nd. Bourbon on the Banks is October the 3rd. My goal, and I know this one is a big one because I had a tough time getting to 11,000, but I have a few months to work with. So my goal is going to be 15,000 subscribers by October the 2nd. And I'm going to work hard as I can. Um, the festival's coming up. We are going to Indianapolis to the race this month at the end of the month. So the Indy 500, I'm excited to go do some bourbon hunting down there. We are going, hopefully, we're going to Kentucky in July. And then we got Bruzel Fest in August. We have Las Vegas in September. And we have um, Bourbon on the Banks in October. So hopefully between now and then, we can conjure up a lot of people, make some noise about a little old fashioned, the bourbon lifestyle, and we can make that 15,000 by October the 2nd. I had one before two, so yeah, on the way, on the way. Yeah, 15 by October for sure. Say hi to my wife, Amber. We love you. Hey, KD9YY. Amber, Amber. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Thank you for supporting this channel, Amber. We appreciate you here. Hopefully, you are having a great day. Hopefully, you have a great week, Amber. Cheers to you and your family. Thank you for your support. I see you. I see you. Yeah, it's always good to have good goals. And I do a lot of listening to podcasters. And I really believe this. If you shoot too low, you're going to hit. If you shoot too high, you might not get it, but you're closer to your goal. Yeah, poor decision pairing. Hey, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I'm going to work for it. I know that it's going to be a lot of work. I know it's going to be a lot of groundwork, a lot of emails, a lot of videos, but I am down to do that. Down to do that. So again, we are going over the old Granddad, 7 years, this bottled and bond, which it is a decent bottle. I just got it from Austin, Texas. It's been in Austin, Texas for 6 months, and my wife went down there on the plane. She went down there on the plane and picked my old Granddad number 7 up, and she picked my still Austin up, which we are going to pop next because I always wanted to taste the still Austin. But let's get this down the hatch, and then we gonna pop this bottle. Cheers. Mhm. James, what's going on? Silverback, what's going on? Yeah. Thank you for that. A non-bourbon channel I follow, subscribe, picked up 1,500 subscribers in April. Okay. You know, hey, that's my goal. If I can hit numbers like that, I definitely can make it. And we gonna do that. We gonna do that. Yeah, yeah. I just got out of work this morning, and we're hitting the pavement running. What is the gold wax bottle? Ah, the gold wax bottle. This is going to be the third one before we pop open that the special bottle. This is going to be the cut above single barrel bourbon whiskey. We got this one at Spillway, 124 proof, 6 year old. This one right here. We got this one at the quarter at Spillway, and we are going to pop this one open third. Jay, what's going on? Jay, what's going on? Jay, thank you for stopping by. Rib Crypto, Uh, Saturday, where am I at? We are going to crack this one open fourth. We are going to crack this one open fourth. Okay, we about to pop that still Austin up right now. Joe Unfiltered, what's going on? What's going on, Joe Unfiltered? Joe Unfiltered, thank you for your support. I really do appreciate your support, Joe. Um, and thank you for helping me out with the shorts. I'm definitely going to reach out to you, Joe, about shorts. Bourbon Theory, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by. We are celebrating 11,000. But Joe, I'm definitely going to reach out to you again because I know you told me once. I know you told me once, Joe, about the software you were using, but we're going to ask those questions on the back end. But we appreciate you stopping by. Jason Brown, 5163. Thank you. Thank you. Really do. Okay, Joe, you started your bourbon lifestyle test. I am excited to see, or I'm curious to see what you think about the test. And for those who haven't or doesn't know what Joe Unfiltered is talking about, I just want to share this with you really quickly. Um, Joe said he just started his test, and I came up with the Bourbon Lifestyle Personality Test. This one right here, and let me tell you, I'm being honest with you. This book is starting to pick up. It's starting to gain traction because I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. It has a few questions, 50 questions, and those questions have five different answers. And after you finish taking the test, you add your total up, and then you look at the back of the book, and it would tell you exactly where you stand in the bourbon community. Now, when I took the test, it was very accurate. And I'm just wondering if it's accurate for you, Joe. So let me know when you finish. Hit me up on email and let me know what you think about it. I'm excited about it. And for anybody who wants a copy, it's on Amazon. I think it's like 12 bucks. 12 bucks. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get it for free shipping. So again, it's not expensive, but I think it's very, 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 very good. So thank you, Joe, for actually bringing that up. So let's do this. Let's open this Still Austin. Let's open this Still Austin because I'm excited about this one. All right. Let's Let me see. It's really cool. All right, good deal. Good deal. Real crypto congratulations. Oh, can you open this up? There we go. Cork pop. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This is going to be my first Still Austin. Yeah. Is that the cash strength? It is. The cash strength sitting at 116 proof. And it's age. Let's see the age statement on here. It says aged at least 2 years. And that's the thing about the Steel Austin. When I finally found it here in Jackson, it just showed up like last week. But I looked at the bottle on the back, and I think all of them state age at least 2 years. Now, the question is going to be 116 proof cash strength, but the ones I saw here in Jackson, they were all like 92 proofs, 93 proofs, 91 proofs. So I'm glad that I picked this one up because we don't have 116 proof that I can find here in Jackson. But this is going to be my first pour of Steel Austin ever. So let's put it to the glass. And this is going to be what I am worried about because I haven't tried it yet, but I have tried some Texas whiskey. And the ones that I did try in the past, they drunk a little bit on the spicier, warm, hot, uh, spice forward side. And you can tell it's been in those barrels in a hot, hot, hot sun because you get that hotness on the back end. And I haven't tried that many Texas bottles, but I'm sort of curious if this still Austin is going to remind me of those bottles. But let's put it to the nose. Knight, what's going on? Josh, what's going on? Foot Doc, what's going on? We appreciate you here. We appreciate you here. Sea Sponge, yeah, it's tag young, but hopefully doesn't drink young. Hopefully doesn't drink young. Okay. It doesn't smell like it's going to be that hot spice forward, not on the nose. It's 116 proof, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. Now, does it smell like it's going to drink right there at 116? I'm going to say it smells like it's going to drink right there at about 100 and I'm going to say 105, 6, 7ish, right there. What do I get from the nose? I can tell it is a little young. I can tell from the nose. And the reason I say that is you don't get that complete um notes. You don't it goes and it comes and it goes and it comes and it's so vague that you have to put it to the nose and try to really, really concentrate to see what you get. So I know it's young. Now it seems like it's gonna be a little sweet. You get a little bit of charness, you get a little bit of seem like some baked bread, but it's very, very, very vague. But it's not about the nose, it's what's in the bottle. So first time sipping on some Still Austin cash strength. Cheers. And thank you for your support. Let's go. Hey. Okay. Okay. It's sweeter than I thought. The flavor is better than I thought because on the nose, it seemed like it was very, very, very vague. It seemed like it was not going to drink the boldness that I'm getting from the bottle. It surprised me. It surprised me. Being like the under 3 years, I'm like, man, it's not gonna drink the way I thought it's gonna drink. Now the nose fooled me. And that's, I guess, the difference between Kentucky and Texas. Because the humidity and the weather in Texas probably made this bottle better. Because you get the sweetness, you get a bold flavor, you get the spicy, you get the cinnamon. Now, it is drinking a little bit hot. I mean, what I mean by hot is like a lot of spice. It's like spice forward, spice back. It's right there on the tip spice, mid palate spice, finish spice, and it sits there for a hot second. The question is going to be, I don't even know how much I paid for it, to be honest with you. I forgot. I need to go back and watch that video that I shot 6 months ago. What does it cost you for a cash trim Still Austin? Does anyone have a cash trim Still Austin? And if you do, what do you pay for it? I just want to make sure before I give you my last opinion about it. So $55, the cash trim, right? It's one of the best bottles I've tasted. Okay, Josh. Okay, between $55 $65. You drink the cash trim Still Austin? Gotcha. Okay. $56. Read my mind. Tasha, what are you talking about? 57. So we talking about 55, maybe 55, $65, somewhere around there because MD saying it's $70, 55. So I saw 55, 65, 70. So let's say around $65 on the average. Will I pay $65 for this cash trim? Still Austin. I would try to get it around the $57 mark. Yeah, if I can find around $60, I get one. I get one for $60. Yeah, because I don't see too many still Austin cash gems around here. So I get one for sure. Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad as I thought. Because when I saw still Austin down here, I was worried about which bottle that I picked up. And I was thinking, did I pick up a lower proof bottle? But when I saw that I got a cash gem, I was excited. I was excited. And I'm glad that I picked up the cash gem because if I didn't, I know that I would not like it at the lower proof. It gets better after some air gets into it. Oh, so we definitely gonna revisit. We definitely gonna revisit that bottle. Okay, Tasha, you were talking to Mary. Got you. So we go. So let's do this. Let's rate. Let's rate these two bottles. And if you have the book, A Little Old Fashioned Bourbon Guide, the Guide to Bourbon and Whiskey, this one right here, you know why I'm going to rate these bottles the way I do. So let's go to the rating system really quickly. And let's rate these bottles. Where we at? Where are we at? There we go. So let's go over the little old fashioned rating scale. Let's start with the old granddad number 7. I'm going to rate this one as a 5. The reason I'm going to rate this one as a 5 is because it's a pretty good mixer. You remember when I tasted it and I said that it is spice forward, mid palate. I think it would go good around Christmas time. I think it would be a good mixer when you're talking about eggnog. Um, and it's a lower proof bourbon whiskey that I think everyone can enjoy. So this one is going to be pretty much a strong, strong 5, in my opinion. And let's talk about the Steel Austin. So I'm going to rate this Steel Austin, and I'm going to rate the Steel Austin. Let's go with the 6.5. The reason I'm going to make it a 6.5 is because it's solid. This is a solid bottle. And remember, in my opinion, nothing has got a 10 here at a little old fashioned. Now, I have a 10 in the book. I have a 10 in the book. And if you going to give a bottle a 10, I have some high standards for that 10. So this one is going to get a 6.5 because it's solid and is worth the buy. So that's what I'm going to rate those two bottles. And again, if you want to know about my rating system, pick up A Little Old Fashioned Guide to Bourbon and Whiskey. That is also on Amazon. Let's go. So let's finish this one out and let me read some of these comments. All right. YouTuber 546 never heard of Still Austin. I only drink Fireball. I've tasted Fireball before. And okay, okay. So pick up a bottle of Still Austin. Let me know when you do, YouTuber 546. And we appreciate you stopping by. Thor Williams. I tried the straight bourbon and the rye at Total Wines. Enjoyed them both. Okay. Hope to try the cash gift soon. So Thor, when you do, please let me know. Please let me know. Still, Austin is my favorite Texas distillery. Hopefully, when I get down there again, I will have some time and actually visit a distillery. Are we going to pour the Thomas Handy and let it sit? Let's do that, B. Let's do that, B. Good looking out, B. Good looking out. See, that's why I love this channel, A Little Old Fashioned, because I never would have thought about that, B. Oh, troll. Okay. You know, you know, YouTuber 546. I didn't know if you were trolling or not, but when you come here to Little Old Fashioned, what you drink is what you drink. I'm never going to tell you, hey, don't drink that, or don't drink this, or don't spend that, or don't spend this, because it's not none of my business. That's why I did not, go on about what you were drinking, because if that's your drink, that's your drink. Everyone has a drink. Whiskey habits. My voice should be doing the planting documentaries. I'm missing my calling. Oh, Whiskey, I appreciate that. I've been a firefighter for 23 years and I love my job. My dad was at the fire department for 35 years and I'm just following him in his footsteps. But I do appreciate that. John, still Austin is my favorite distillery, but I'm lucky to live in Austin. Okay. So John, you get to go to the distillery a lot. Okay, the reader is coming out this week. Gonna hunt. Cast is $5 to $60 distillery. Okay. So I need the next time I come to Austin, hopefully I'm going to go down there for a few days and visit to the distillery. What's my ranking on the fireball? I'm gonna let YouTuber 546 give his ranking on the fireball because I've tried fireball, but it was so long ago. It was so long ago that I cannot give it a fair rating. But let me say this: I would probably never buy a bottle. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say probably. I won't buy a bottle for myself. Man, the Thomas Henderson, the cork pot wasn't good, and I'm gonna pour this one in my favorite Glencairn, and we are going to let this sit in the corner just a little bit. Hey, Hot Tide, thank you, Hot Tide, for that. Hot Tide, we appreciate that. Thank you, Hot Tide. And we always appreciate you here at Little Old Fashioned because you always support the channel Little Old Fashioned with your donations. And Hot Tide, if you don't mind, Hot Tide, I don't know if you are a subscriber to my Patreon. If not, send me an email or I can send it by text. Either or. Send me an email at littleoldfashion at hotmail.com and I'm going to send you a newsletter that I send out to Patreon members. So do one of the two, and I definitely want to send you one. Poor and Broke, what's going on, Poor and Broke? Poor and Broke, I met those guys down at Spillway, and I tell you what, a very lovely couple. I wish I would have spent a little bit more time down there with your at your booth because I think we have a lot in common. I think we have a lot in common. So let me say this. Let me say this. Um, let me set this to the side. We made a pour here, and we're gonna let that sit to the side and let that thing air out. Let me say this real quick, and I said I'm going to say this multiple times tonight. I reset everything on my YouTube channel. I reset everything when it comes to a little old fashioned, the bourbon lifestyle. And what I mean by resetting is I had a lot of people who does not even watch the channel anymore in certain places. And I went through the list and I say, well, I don't even think they've been on in 2 or 3 years. And I had like 30 people uh in certain places. So I just wiped everything clean and we're going to start something new. Just because we hit 11,000 subscribers, I said, let's reset. Let's reset and let's do this thing the right way. So I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of you all in the next couple of weeks and we are going to do things the right way because the way you start is going to be the way you finish. And I'm trying to build a team here, and We are going to build a team. We're going to hit the ground running, and we're going to get to 15,000 subscribers by October the 2nd. So let's finish this Still Austin off. Oh, yeah. You can tell it's drinking a little young, but the flavor is there. So I can understand why people are picking up Still Austin. The flavor is there. That's what makes the bottle. It's not really about the age statement because the age statement can be a little low if you have a good flavor in the bottle. And that's why I rated this Still Austin as a solid pour. Proof Chaser, what's going on? Proof Chaser said he is closing in at 1K. What's going on? Big Rick is here. Big Rick is here in the house. What's going on, Big Rick? John says, poor decisions. We do it if I'm lucky. Dale Cox. Thank you. Thank you. Mm, yeah. That's still awesome, man. You can tell it's a Texas whiskey. You can definitely tell. I would not buy the Fireball because the requirements placed on the stores. Yeah, Tony, I found that out a long time ago. The stores have to sell a lot of Fireball and a lot of House Vodka before they start getting allocated bottles. And I think that's sort of weird, to be honest with you. Why are you gonna make me purchase something that I don't want to get something that you really don't want to sell me? It doesn't make any sense. But that's the way that things are structured around here. Yeah, Wheated vodka. Wheatley vodka, and I know that I bought a lot of vodka in my past, but I gave that stuff away. Greetings, Doug. What's going on? Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully, everyone has stopped by. Everyone has supported this channel. Hopefully, you are a subscriber. If you're not, please hit the like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. We are here celebrating 11,000 subscribers. And again, I appreciate every one of you who has liked, who has watched, who have subscribed to my videos. I could not and would not want to do it without you. Hopefully in the next 6 months to a year, hopefully I can come to a place where you are and we can have a pour somewhere. I don't know what that looks like per se right now. Maybe I can do a festival on my own. Maybe I can do a pop up somewhere close to you all, and we just can have a great time because I'm wanting to give back to people like you. So appreciate that. The Bourbon Twins, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Thor, you're right. Again, High Tide, thank you. Thank you. I buy Fireball for mixed drinks, but little bottles. Okay, Mary. Blind the handy and saturated foolproof. MD, we go MD, I might just do that, but right now I have the handy over there and I want to give it my full attention because that's going to be the special bottle for tonight. And I said to everybody that I'm going to pop that open. So I popped that open. It is airing out. And we are going to pop this cut above. This is a weird. I know it's wax, but it's weird. I don't know why they do the bottles like that. But hey, it is what it is. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. Yeah, this one of those bottles you got to work to get into. John Henry, we open a. Okay, awesome. I will. I will. Let me screenshot that. Oh, tenfold. MD, I got you. I got you. Is it childproof? No, I think I got it open, but it's the wax. They just dip the whole thing in wax um like a maker's mark. But it's cool. It's cool. And this one is going to be again the cut above single barrel bourbon whiskey. This is aged 6 years, 120 24 proof. Now the color of this bottle. That's why I really wanted to try this one because the color of this bottle. And let's put it in the glass. And I've only heard good things about the cut above. Has anyone tried this bottle? All right. Has anyone tried this bottle? I'm excited because I've heard some good things. When I was at Spillway, they actually said great things about it. Yeah, it does. For a 6 year YouTuber, yeah, it does. When you come to Fort Worth, we will have dinner at the Whiskey Cake. Oh, the Whiskey Cake. That sounds interesting. Hey, I love steak fries. Hot tide. Okay. I'll tell you what, let me screenshot that hot tide. Let me screenshot that. So I definitely need to figure out Fort Worth, where is that located versus where do we go? I need to figure out the distance between where we go in Fort Worth. But we appreciate the opportunity and the invite. Tasha Hart, hopefully you're taking notes. So let's put this again. I don't know if you see it in the Glen, but man, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah, let's just twirl it around a little bit to let it air out just a little bit. Man, the color of this. Now it's not coating the glass the way I thought, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's put it to the nose. Let me grab one drink of water really quickly. Hmm. Dizzy, it is. It is. Yeah, I have, Jamie, I have like 3 bottles of cut above that I got from Spillway, and this is gonna be my first one. Okay, it's by Dallas. Okay, MD says by Dallas. I saw that porn, bro. I saw that interview. So you drop it soon. Okay, porn broke. We are looking out for that video for sure. High tide, the color is nice. For a 6 year old, yeah. Big Rig, I did. I made 11,000 subscribers. I made 11,000 subscribers last night around, I think it was like 11:30 at night. And let me tell you, I was up and I was trying to get to 11,000 subscribers before I hit the bed at the fire department. And when I did, I finally got to bed and I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't because I was excited. And I tell you what, I couldn't do it without each and every one of you. Really couldn't. And I appreciate everyone who supported this channel. Carlos, yeah, I'm definitely going to put it out. And I tried to, John, congratulations. Yeah, John. Hopefully you can find some. And thank you for your support. But we are going to try to put out on Patreon and our newsletter everywhere we're gonna go. The newsletter we dropped today, we talking about going to the Indy 500 later on this month. And we have Bruzel Fest that's coming up in August. But between um, May, June, July, we might try to do a trip or go somewhere. I don't know if that's going to be Kentucky or um, Texas. So it's going to be one of the two. Whenever we make up our mind, we're gonna drop it in the newsletter and we're gonna make that happen. Big Rich, what's going on? What is going on? What's going on? Man, ooh, that is nice. The nose on this one. Now, it does not smell like it's going to drink at 124 proof. It doesn't. It doesn't have that ethanol smell, and this is a fresh cork pop. Man, the nose on this one is good. You can tell it's going to be sweet. It's like almost like a dessert type sweet. It's almost like a cherry pie with a thick bread crust. That's what exactly what it reminds me of. Man, this thing smells delicious. It really is. James says having the Kings family port watching. Okay, I don't have any Kings, and I think I know what bottle you're talking about. Big Rich, Big Rich, every time I see you now on a picture, because I do have a picture of you, every time I see you like on a review, when I go back and watch some videos, I always think about California for some reason. So I appreciate you, Big Rich. Okay, Dizzy, I would do that. I would do that. Orange Barber said one of the first bottles I ever had from Bruzel. B, hopefully we will hook up. There's no hopefully to it. We will hook up, B, because you have been here for a very long time, B, and um you have made a position here at a little old fashioned. I'm going to go ahead and say it. That's why you are where you at, because not only do you hit me on text message, you hit me on email, you actually give me things that I need to work on, you actually point me in the right direction, and you actually make sure that people are liking, subscribing, putting on my Patreon channel. And I appreciate that from you, B. I noticed that and I appreciate that. And it won't go unnoticed because I will see you. I will see you in person. I'm not going to say when, but I tell you, when we do meet in person, I got you, buddy. Buddy, I got you. But let's put this to the palate because that's what matters. But the glass, okay, I thought it was showing. Okay, but let's put it to the palate because that's what matters. Cheers. Again, it's supposed to be drinking at 124 proof. Let's see. Wow. Wow. That's good. It's bold. It's one of those bold flavors. Now, the Still Austin and the Old Granddad, they drunk a little bit young, but you can tell that this is a 6 year old plus bottle because it is well balanced. What I mean by well balanced is it's like a bold, well balanced tip of the tongue. You get the fruit, you get the sweet mid palate, you get a little bit of spiciness, the fruit, the sweet, and the finish. All of that comes together, and it's a very, very good pour. It coats your mouth complete. What I mean by complete, when it hits your tongue, it goes all the way back, all the way down. It doesn't go away. Um, so yeah, it doesn't drink at 126 proof though, or 124 proof, and that is what is impressive about it. This one will get you in trouble. I understand why people talk about the cut above. Yeah, I really do. 11,000. Okay, you pick. Oh, oh, I'm going to say, MD. I'm going to say, oh, it's going to be. Let's go with. I'm going to say George T. Stagg 24. The reason why is I don't know about the Koi Heel, and I don't know about the Delta Go. I don't have that one yet. So I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I need to look that one up. I'm pretty sure it's a fantastic pour, but I haven't tried it. And proof test, yes, I'm going to Bruzel Fest. Me and Poor Decisions pairing actually we talked about it at Spillway, and they are going, and they sort of talked me into going because we do a lot of back channel talking. And I said to them, if you're going to go, I'm going to go. And they said, yeah, we're going to go because him and them and Bruzel have a decent relationship, and they love bourbon, they love whiskey, and they love traveling, they love talking to people. And I said, hey, why not? Why not? So yeah, I'm going to be at Bruzel Fest, and hopefully, you see me and Poor Decisions pairing down there. And if you're down there, stop by, drink, have a couple of pours with us, and we appreciate you. Hey, sir, I love your videos. If you ever in Indiana, speaking of Indiana, we are going to be at the Indy 500 at the end of the month. So I don't know what part of Indiana you're talking about, but we are going to be at the race, and we're going to probably be down there a few days. I don't know what we're going to do between those days, but we are going to do a little bit of bourbon hunting. So let me know. A little old fashioned at hotmail.com. Again, a little old fashioned at hotmail.com. Drinking Evan Williams bonded. Okay, Doug. So Proof said that's right down the road from me. I have some places for you to hunt. Proof Chaser, hit me up, buddy. A little old fashioned at hotmail.com. Big Rick says, hey, what part of Indiana? So what part of Indiana? Rio fan 990. Hunting in Alabama isn't the best. So Proof Chaser, hopefully, okay, Poor and Broke will be at Bruiser Fest also. Okay, Big Rick said he's going to be at the race. Good deal. Good deal, Big Rick. So definitely, we gonna hook up at the race then for sure. So I live near the 500. Good deal. All right. And I think when we go down to Alabama, I don't think we're gonna do a lot of bourbon hunting because I think a lot of bourbon is going to be down there. And we are going to meet a lot of people who like bourbon, a lot of people that haven't subscribed to the channel, a lot of people that have subscribed to the channel. So I'm going to take that opportunity to shake as many hands, to talk to as many people, to have as many pours as possible, and Uber back to the hotel. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We gotta take full advantage of everything that's happening down at Bruiser Fest, and we're gonna Uber back to the hotel. How did I like the Mixer's 10-year rye? Joe, let me tell you, Joe, the Mixer's 10-year rye. I got that bottle at a great price because I'm in the bourbon club here, and I'm glad that I got it at a great price because I've cracked that bottle and I've taken a couple of sips out of that bottle, but it's not my favorite rye. It's not even close to being one of my favorite ryes. Now I'm happy that I got one on my shelf because that was a hard bottle to get, but it's not one of my favorite ryes. So you be at Bruisel Fest as well. I'm going down Friday to Bourbon Hunt in Columbus and come back home Sunday. So again, if anybody is at Bruiser Fest, please come see me. Please come see me because I want you to sign my bar towel. This is something that I'm going to do every bourbon festival, every place that I go that is a meet and greet. I'm going to bring my bar towel and hopefully you all will have a chance to sign it. And every time I do complete a bar towel, I'm going to frame it and I'm going to hang it on the wall. This is going to be one of the signature things that a little old fashioned is going to do. So again, if you ever see me out at a bourbon festival or a meet and greet, sign my bar towel, um, shake some hands, let's have some pours, and let's have a good old time. And I appreciate your support. Whiskey Ways, what's going on? What's going on? Whiskey Ways, thank you for stopping by. I enjoy your channel. I really do. Whiskey Ways, they always pouring up, mixing up some drinks. And I haven't, I'm gonna tell you now, Whiskey Ways, and I'm embarrassed to say this because I told you all that I was going to make myself a Manhattan, and I haven't yet. I will, Whiskey Ways. I will. I will make a Manhattan one day, and when I do, I will definitely tell you. Sazerac Foolproof is the rye bargain banger of 2026. Mm, yeah, man, this is good. This is good. I can't find this one in Tennessee though. I had to go across state lines to get this cut above. So I said, grab one yesterday. Hot top, haven't popped it yet. Yeah, I know Whiskey Ways. I keep saying I'm going to make me a Manhattan. I haven't yet. Okay, that's your favorite ride? I don't have that one. I don't have that one yet, YouTuber 546. And I'm gonna tell you my favorite ride. I don't have the Silver Spring yet because I haven't went down and picked one up. I know where one is. What's it? You know, Big Rig, I just when I met Bruzel down in Spillway, and um first thing first, he knew that I was looking for him. He did. So it wasn't like we just met this awkward meeting. He knew that I was looking for him because Poor Decision Parent told them that I was looking for him. They told him that I was looking for him. So when he made his way to my booth, I think he know in general who I was. So it took the awkwardness out. But I was still sort of excited to meet him because Bruzel, I mean, like him or not, he's at the top in the bourbon world. And I always wanted to meet him. And my main focus and my main thing was going down there to have him sign my bar towel. And when he came over, one of the nicest guys you ever met. Uh, we talked for a hot second, and I didn't want to keep him over there because I know that a lot of people wanted to meet him. But he came over. We we shook hands. We took a picture. He actually sat there and let me go through my spiel about my books. He looked at my books. We talked a little bit about bourbon. He signed my bar towel, took a picture, and hey, I couldn't ask for anything more. When you're talking about over 1,200 people out there and everybody's pulling on his shirt tail, everybody wanted to take a picture, and he made his way over to my booth and he spent a little time with me, what more can a person ask? So I was very excited to meet him. Um, Hopefully I can meet him at a Bruzel Fest because I enjoyed my time and I really do appreciate he him giving me time and coming over there to talk to me in my booth. I know this was a long story, but again, I appreciate you. So if anybody knows Bruiser out there, tell him that a little old fashioned said, I appreciate him coming over. I appreciate him signing my bar towel, and hopefully we can meet together soon. And if you know him very, 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 very good, maybe he can put me on his YouTube channel. Let's go. All right. So yeah, Mary, you right about that. Anthony says, cheers, y'all. Chad, I love a Manhattan. Anthony, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make one. I'm going to make one. The question is, should I go to a bar and make or have them make me one, or should I make my own here? I want a good Manhattan. Because I don't want to get one and be like, it's okay. I want a good one. I want somebody to make me a good Manhattan. So when I taste it, I know if I liked it or not. Mary, I appreciate you, Mary. Night, night, there will be something in the books, buddy. Be something in the books. Hopefully everybody has subscribed to the channel. Yeah, Handy is next, Carlos. Handy is next. We only have a little bit cut above. We go drink some water and we go get into this Thomas Handy. So let's put it down here while we're going over Manhattan's is one of my favorite cocktails. Okay, Jay. So let me ask you this question. Is 67 people on here? 67. What is everyone drinking tonight? 67 people. What is everyone drinking tonight? You know what I'm drinking. I just want to know what you are drinking. So put it down in the comments below. Cooper's Crab. That's a good one. A lot of people sleep on that Cooper's Crab. MD, I'm an old fashioned guy also. I love a good old fashioned. That's where the name came from. Eagle Rare 10. Okay. Big Yo. You can't go wrong with that one, man. Finally got me a bottle. Cooper's Crab. Okay, good deal. A margarita. Okay, Whiskey Ways. Yeah, I get you. That falls directly in line with you, Whiskey Ways. Bruiser needs security at the Bourbon Whiskey events. I don't think too many people gonna mess with them, Tony. 2XO. Okay. I don't think I've ever tasted a 2XO. Elkwood Reserve 9 year. That sounds delicious. Buffalo Trace, Store Pick. I know Store Picks are usually good. Sipping on Steel Austin. Hot Tide. All right. Good deal. Okay, Army Bourbon. I haven't tried that one yet. Mr. Hart, you encouraged me to do a tasting. New Real Single World Bourbon. Make this single. Awesome. Josh, awesome. That's why we here. We encourage people. Blue Note Honey Cash. Man, Jamie, that Blue Note Honey Cash is nice. Pick the 10 year for me to drink. Pick a 10 year for you to drink. Do you have okay, do your Penelope mixtures? I would say Penelope. I'm a Penelope fan. I'm a Penelope fan. Broadbench High Fidelity. Okay. Birdben 77. Hey, thank you for stopping by. But YouTuber, I'm a Penelope fan. Yeah, for sure. So they do provide. Mary said they do provide. Got you. B, we might just do that tonight, B. We might just do that tonight. TLO7, what's going on, TLO7? Thank you for stopping by, TL. John says, sipping Ben Holiday, Rick House, neat. And Sagamore, bottled and bun with Coke. Okay, John, good deal. Good deal. Hmm. So we finished that one off. Now it's time. It is time for the Thomas Handy Sazerac, the bottle of tonight. Because we got a Blanton's Gold Store Pig. Okay. Driftless Glen, 10 year. Carlos says Sagamore Cash Jam. Okay. Okay. Everybody's drinking something different. Got me a Penelope single barrel. Say TL said just in time. Just in time. So again, we bought this bus from Busters on March the 30th, 2026. And Oh, Carlos said, and a cigar. All right. I should have been drinking. Should have been smoking a cigar, but I'm not because I'm at home. So this is what we're gonna do. We bought this Thomas Handy Sazerac Straight Rye whiskey sitting in at 124.9 proof from Buster's in Memphis, Tennessee. We paid $200 for this one out the door. He actually signed the bottle for me. If you ever in Memphis, Tennessee, stop by Buster's. They have two locations. And both locations are great. If you're down there, tell them a little old fashioned sent you, or tell them Poor Decision sent you because they have a great relationship with Buster's also. Patrick, what's going on, Patrick? Thank you. Thank you for your support, Patrick. We appreciate you here at Little Old Fashioned. Steve, what's going on, Steve? Sipping on Silver Springs, sweet rye. Steve, I still haven't found that bottle yet. I know that I know where one is. I just haven't made it to Murfreesboro yet. Do the guys at Buster's watch your videos? Yeah, the guys at Buster's, they do watch my videos. Um, that's the thing about making good relationships with people in the bourbon world, and that people who own their own locations. Now, I'm gonna say this. People say all the time, you just get those pours because you have a YouTube channel, a little old fashioned. I'm not going to say yay or nay on that because I'm not in those people's heads. I don't know what they're thinking, but I could honestly say that I have seen other people that I don't know if they have any YouTube channel because I never seen it, and they are getting deals and pours also. The thing is, you have to ask for it. You have to be nice enough. You have to shop with the person. You have to actually patronize with the store. And then I think you have a better chance of getting certain bottles. But you just can't go in the store and say, "Hey, I saw you gave Chad a sip of Pappy's, and I want one too." It does. I don't think it works like that. Don't think it works like that. But anyway, hopefully that answers your question. Life from the patio. What's going on, Life from the patio? We appreciate you stopping by. We are celebrating um 11,000 subscribers. And the goal is, I know this one is going to be a big goal, but I think with the changes coming to this channel and some new things coming down the pipe, I think we can get to 15,000 subscribers before my birthday, October the 2nd. Let me repeat myself. I think we can get to 15,000 subscribers by my birthday, October the 2nd, because Bourbon on the Banks is October the 3rd. And I'm planning on celebrating my 15,000 subscribers October the 3rd at Bourbon on the Banks. Lone Star, what's going on? Henry Hickey. Thank you, Lone Star, for stopping by. Thank you, Henry Hickey, for stopping by. We appreciate you all. Yeah, TL, I'm trying. I'm trying. Trying center stay port finish tonight. Never heard of that one. Lone Star. I need to look that one up. Need to look that one up. So let's do this. I think it's time. I think it's time. And before we dive into this Thomas Handy, also I said yummy. Before we dive into this Thomas Handy, this is going to be the bottle of the night because I said to you all when I hit 11,000 subscribers, I was going to pop this Thomas Handy Sazerac Rye sitting at 124.9 proof. I said that I was going to pop this bottle open tonight. When that happened, when that happens, and it did happen last night around 11:30, I hit 11,000 subscribers. So I popped this popped this one open about maybe 30 minutes ago, and I poured it in this Glen because we wanted it to air out just a little bit. And before we get into this one, I just want to say a couple of things. And I know I'm going to repeat myself, but this is important because this what this channel and tonight is all about. It's about you all. It's about you all helping me get to 11,000 subscribers. It's about you all actually watching my videos and supporting this channel. It's about you all that like and comment in the comment section. It's all of that that actually got us here today. And you heard me say this multiple times tonight, but I'm going to say it one more time. I could not and I would not want to do it without you because bourbon is a community. That's why I changed my channel name. It's still a little old fashioned, but it's a little old fashioned, the bourbon lifestyle, because this is a lifestyle. And when you're talking about lifestyle, we're talking about friends, family. We're talking about good conversations. We're talking about bottle shares. We talk about Glen Cairns. We talk about all different things when it comes to bourbon. So I love the a little old fashioned bourbon lifestyle because we are all living life together and we have one thing in common, and that is bourbon whiskey. So I do appreciate everyone that has supported this channel. I do appreciate everyone that has liked, subscribed, and comment. This one is for you. Cheers to everybody. Let's put it to the nose. Let's put it to the palate. Thank you again. Cheers. Yeah, you can tell it's a rye, but it does not smell like it's going to drink at 124 proof. It doesn't. It is light on the nose to be 124 proof rye. Now it's going to trick me. I know it's going to trick me because on the nose it's very 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 mild on the nose. It does not give you what you think a rye is going to give you. The earthiness, the boldness. It's not giving you that, but you still get a hint of sweet, a sweet smell, baked bread, a light cinnamon, and it's like a fruit also. Very, very, very hint of fruit. But again, it's not about what the nose tell you. It's about what is going to go on the palate. So let's put it to the palate and let's see. A, does it drink at 124 proof? Man, it is coating the glass pretty good. A, does it drink at 124 proof? And B, what does it taste like? Let's go. Okay, I tell you, I knew it was going to do that. Even on the, oh, that's good. Even on the nose, it doesn't give you what it gives you on the palate. It tricks you. And I know, I'm glad you said B to do this. We open this up, we let it sit for about 30 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that it opened up a little bit, especially in the big Glen. But let's talk about the taste. The sweetness is there, the proof. I'm going to say it's drinking right there at 115, 120 proof. So the proof is right there. It's true on the bottle. The spice is there. The sweetness is there. The balance is there. The question is going to be, And see, I'm holding this bottle at a high standard. What I mean by a high standard is because I know the ryes that I like. I know the ryes that I enjoy. The Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye, that's one of my top ryes out there. I think it's the best rye out there on the market. The Thomas Handy. Is it good? Yes, it's good. I got this one for $200 at Buster's. Would I pay for another bottle of Thomas Handy for $200? Let's see. The flavor is there. The flavor is there. The spiciness is there. The sweetness is there. But let me tell you, and I'm getting to that point that I'm starting to judge bottles not by the name anymore. It's going to be about the taste, the flavor, the balance of that particular pour. And I'm going to say the next time I pick up a Thomas Handy, it's probably going to be under the $200 mark. I know it's an allocated bottle, and I know it's hard to find because it took me years to find this one. Will I pay $200 for another Thomas Handy? No. Would I pay over $100? Yes. So it's going to be right there in the 125, $30 mark for me to pick up another bottle of Thomas Handy. And the reason I'm going to say $130 is because it's an allocated bottle. You have to put that in play. It's an allocated bottle. It's hard to find. It's a good bottle. It's a complete bottle. It's a sweet bottle. Um, it's a good bottle. So yeah, I will pick up another bottle for about 130 something bucks. So let me know what you think about it. So Hata, yeah, say yeah, I stole that bottle because I've seen this bottle for like $500. I've seen it for about $500. Let's see. Those times handy open up so beautiful over time. Got you. So we gonna actually review or revisit this bottle. So MD says MSRP 150, 180. Okay. Mr. JJ, pickle. I will grab one for sure. Mr. JJ, hey, thank you for stopping by. I don't know if I've seen you on the channel or not. If I have, thank you for stopping by. So we appreciate you. If you haven't, if it's your first time, please like and subscribe because we are asking for your support. MSRP is 149. Okay, if MSRP is 149, I'm going to pay around. I will pay MSRP for the bottle. Okay, I will pay MSRP for the bottle. Hot says over $1,000. Wow. Okay, Whiskey Way said they paid 180 for their bottle. So what do I think about this compared to the Sazerac 125? Let me tell you, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. This is gonna be my opinion. This will be my opinion when I say this. The question was, what do I think about this bottle versus the Sazerac Foolproof 125? This is going to be 124 proof. This is going to be 125 proof. Now, I got this one at a great price, $200. Considering the MSRP is about $150. I got this one at a great price. If you can find this bottle at MSRP, I think this would be a buy. But how many bottles of this Sazerac Foolproof that it is a great bottle that you can buy for 200 bucks. You probably can buy at least 4 bottles, maybe 5, depends on where it is in your area. And this one is a phenomenal pour. I'm going to have to sit back and really, really, really think about this one because this one is hard to find. It's an allocated bottle. It's a great pour. I got it for a great price. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. But on the other hand, this is a great bottle, a great price, and you can pretty much get it in a lot of places. But I'm happy with this one. So I guess it's one of those things. It depends on you. It depends on you. Let's do that. I'm going to put it back on you. It depends on you. Bearproof Banter, what's going on? Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Chad, I believe you have the 2023 Thomas Handy. Let me see. I wonder if does it say. I might have to look it up, B, to be honest with you. Yeah, I might have to look it up, B. Yeah, Ben Ben is definitely coming up. Definitely coming up. Yeah, Mr. JJ, I try to be as honest as possible here. Okay, what score rating you give that last 2 bottles? Big Yo, the last 2 bottles, this one is going to be a 5. The reason I say it's a 5 is because I think this old Granddad will be a mixer. I think it's a mixer because it gives you a lot of spice forward and it's really spicy. It drinks a little bit hot. It's a lot of cinnamon, a lot of heat on this bottle. And I think this one would go good with eggnog because I like to mix my eggnog with bourbon and whiskey during the holidays. And I think this one would be a fantastic mixer. I put this one as a 6.5 because this is a solid pour. A solid pour. It's definitely a buy. This one is a cash strength. It's a cash strength. Don't mix this Still Austin up with the regular one. This is a cash strength, and this is sitting at 116 proof. So this one is a 6.5 because it is a buy. And if you want to know why I rated those bottles the way I did is right here in a little old fashioned guide to bourbon and whiskey. It tells you exactly why I rated those bottles. And you can find that on Amazon. It is 124, 223, 125. Okay. So this what it is then. Okay. If that's correct, it is a 2023 because this is a 124.9 proof. Old Granddad, bottled and bond, makes a great cocktail. Whiskey Ways, I know you know about cocktails. I snagged the Jack Daniels 14 batch number 2 for myself yesterday and the E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof and the Blanton straight from the barrel. For two buddies, I have Proof Chaser. I'm just wondering, what did you pay for those? You don't have to put it on here. I'm just wondering. Grabbed it, old Granddad 114 single world 7 year instead. Okay. George C. Stagg 120, George C. Stagg 2024, 150, 2025, 190. That's not bad, MD. Man, you have a great store, man. Handy is smoking on that Cedric 4 Pro. If you go to the bar for your Manhattan, ask for Monte Carlo next. What is a Monte Carlo? Aaron, what is that? What is that, Aaron? So let's do that. Let's do this. Let me make a poll real quick. And I just want to see. Let me see. I just want to make a poll real quick just to see your opinion. Let me see if I can do this. Mm, let me see. Uh, let's. I am going to put out a poll about these two bottles, and I just want to know your opinion. I have 66 people on here. Let's see what you all think about the Thomas Handy and the Sazerac Foolproof. Which one would you grab? Let's go. Just want to see where you're at. Remember, you might not get that Thomas Handy for 200 bucks. You may have to pay five, you may have to pay six, but you always go get that Sazerac Foolproof around the $30 mark. So what are you going to pick up if you walk into your liquor store tomorrow and those things are sitting neck to neck, side by side, and they say you only can pick up one bottle? Which one are you going to do? Hmm. YouTuber, you say you messed up. What'd you screw up? That William LaRue Weller is fantastic, Joe. That's a bottle that I am currently looking for. I am definitely looking for that one. So we're going to give it about 30 more seconds. So YouTuber, if you don't mind, I can add you in the poll. Just tell me which one, and I'll add it to the percentage. Lone Star, I wasn't a rye guy, but I'm now trying to be because I have dived into a lot of different rides that I enjoy. Okay, so we're going to end this poll. We're going to end this poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's end this poll out and see. So, 28 people voted. 64% said Sazerac foolproof. 64% says Sazerac foolproof. And I'm going to say I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all because that Sazerac foolproof gives you everything that you want from a rye bottle. It gives you the proof, it gives you the balance, it gives you complexity, it gives you the sweetness, it gives you everything that you want from a rye. And when I find that Sazerac rye, I'm going to buy a case. It's a great deal. It is a great deal. Amateur is a great deal, man. I tell you, I am a practical kind of guy. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And again, the reason I really wanted this bottle is because um I've been looking for it and I think I got it at a great price. I'm dibbing and dabbling into ryes and um a bourbon hunt. So that's why I picked up this bottle and I'm excited about it. Don't get me wrong. I am excited about it. I'm glad that I got it. I have no regrets for it about it. I got it at a great price. No regrets. I think it is a good bottle. but you have to get it at a great price. And I think I did, so I'm excited about it. Say poor decision said they go pick up a case too. I wonder how the handy would do against the new benchmark ride bonded. John Henry, I didn't know they had a new benchmark rye. I need to look for that one. I'm pretty sure that price on that bottle is great. I wonder what is the proof point on that bottle also. James Cole, I have not seen the new Green River Honey. Poor decisions pairing. Have you seen the Green River Honey? Is it down there where you at? If it is, I know that I can get one if you have seen it. The handy is a must have. Okay, Carlos, I got you. How does it compare to Jack Daniel's Burrow Proof Rye? Proof Chaser, I tell you what, I still think that Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye is still my number one rye out there on the market. Because if you add in all the things about that bottle versus the Thomas Handy, from the proof point, the price, the finish, the nose, I think everything is going to side with the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. Would you prove I paid 15 plus tax? Okay, so it has not dropped in Memphis. Okay, okay. I was wondering. Oh man, that Thomas Handy, hey, that sip right there seems like it's drinking right there at 124. Yeah, Proof Chaser, that's a hard bottle to beat. It is a hard bottle to beat. But let me tell you this. Let me see if I can find it. I've had some rise over the last past 2 months. I'm not gonna say 2 months, the last past month that I am very impressed about. So if someone asks me, hey, a little old fashioned, if I'm trying to get into rise, which bottles would I pick up? And I'm going to shoot out three bottles that I think you should have on your shelf when we're talking about rise. Let's start with bottle number three, the Pikesfield. You all told me about this Pikesfield bottle for about 6 or 7 months. And I finally found one sitting at 110 proof, this one right here. And I tried this one on a live stream and I like it. I really do enjoy this bottle. So this is one I'm going to definitely suggest that you pick up. You all got this one right. Very good bottle. The second one I'm going to suggest is going to be this Ingram River Age Single Barrel Rye. This is going to be a Buster store pick, and it's going to be 123.8 proof. This one right here. I was so impressed about this bottle. Um, Very good bottle. This is my first Ingram that I have had in a little old fashioned. But when I tell you what, when I say this is a very good bottle, try it, pick one up. Let me know what you think. This is a cherry bomb. Very good bottle, very complex, very balanced. The flavor is there, the sweetness is there. Everything that you want from a rye is in this bottle. And then the number one bottle I'm going to suggest is going to be the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. Now, this one is sitting at 130 proof. You can get up to 139 that I have seen. I don't know if it goes higher than that, but this one right here is going to be a bottle that I suggest that you have on your shelf also. And all of these bottles cost under $70. So these are the three that I'm definitely going to suggest people to put on the shelf. So if you say $70 times three, That's $210. $210. So you get three bottles for the bottle for one bottle of this if you can get it at 200 bucks. So those three bottles of Rise, if you're just not getting to Rise, try the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye, try the Pikesville Rye, and then try the Ingram Rye. This one right here. Fuzzy, what's going on, Fuzzy? What's going on? Granny Row? Hey, thank you. So yeah, we are trying to get 15,000 subscribers between now and October the 2nd. That's our next goal. But Fuzzy, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you, Fuzzy. And let me tell you this, Fuzzy. Thank you for that bottle that you gave us in Spillway. We appreciate that. We appreciate that bottle that you gave us in Spillway. We are nursing on that bottle because it's very good. So thank you for that, Fuzzy. Have you tried the Jack Daniels Hazmat Rye? We haven't tried that Jack Daniels Hazmat Rye yet. I don't even know who has a bottle, to be honest with you. We love Burl Seagrass Rye. Whiskey Ways, I haven't tried that one yet. Haven't tried that one yet. So eventually, I'm going to get one on my shelf. Eventually, I'm going to get one on my shelf. I'm going to try to get as many bottles as possible. You talk to Chris Gunn at Spillway. He's the guy who makes all the things at Spillway. I don't think I talked to him. I don't remember talking to him. The old Overholt 12 is a very solid rye. Okay. Eventually, I've heard of that. I've heard of that old Overholt. I have a bottle, but it's not the one that we're talking about. But I do have a bottle. So hopefully everyone here actually has subscribed to the channel. If not, please hit the like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. Today is a celebration. I'm finally hit 11,000 subscribers. So I appreciate everyone that has supported this channel. When I find the Silver Springs, go for the ones that are over 120 proof, if possible. Okay, Aaron. Good to know. I did not know they came in different proofs, so that's good to know. I'm going to look for the higher proof, Aaron. So thank you for that. What did I bring home from Spillway? I brought some Cut Above. I bought three bottles of Cut Above. I bought a rye. I bought see three bottles of Cut Above. I bought a rye. They're down here. I'm going to actually have to review those bottles. And I think I'm going to do a whole video about what I brought back from Spillway. But I know I did bring back three bottles of Cut Above, different proof levels. What's my thought of the Mixer's Barrel Strength Rye? The Mixer's Barrel Strength Rye. I tell you, B, this is the one I have. This one right here. This rye, I'm, I'm going to say I'm a little bit disappointed on this one, this 10-year rye, this single barrel. And I know you're not talking about this one, B, because you said barrel strength, and this is not a barrel strength, but this is the only rye I have, and it is a 92 proof. And I wasn't excited about this one at all. Even though it was allocated, I got it at a great price because I'm in the bourbon club, but it's one of those things that I only take down when people want to try because they heard some things about the bottle. But again, it's too low of a proof for me to enjoy it. But I'm glad I have one on my shelf. I really do. I really am. Oh crap. Man. Hmm. So yeah, this Thomas Handy, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So let's put this slide this back up. And I'm gonna have to do another segment on Rise. And I'm gonna pull out my top 6, 7 bottles of Rise and we're gonna do a blind. And I'm gonna add that Thomas Handy into the blinds and just to see where it sits. Did we get a score on the Thomas Handy? We didn't, B. We about to score now. Excuse me. So let's go to a little old fashioned guide to bourbon and whiskey. And let's go to the rating page and let's give it a good rating. Here we go. Let me think about it. I'm going to say this is going to be, and remember, nothing gets a 10 here at a little old fashioned. Nothing has gotten a 10 yet. So I'm going to rate this bottle a solid 7.5. 7.5. The reason I'm going to say 7.5 is because it's a solid bottle. It's a solid bottle. It's worth buying if you can get it at a great price. It's not worth buying at $1,000. No way. It's not worth buying if you can find it at $500, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm trying to stay out of your pockets. And if you want to buy it at a certain price, fine. Fine, enjoy your bottle. But I'm trying to get it as close to MSRP as possible. So I'm going to say a 7.5 because it's not up there, in my opinion, as in the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof Rye. That's probably going to get an 8. So I'm going to rate it a little bit under that because of those reasons that I told you. And again, this is all my opinion. Yeah, Steve, I am going to get that Silver Springs because I've heard great things about the Silver Springs. I haven't heard anything bad about the Silver Springs, Steve. So I'm looking forward to trying that one. And from what I'm getting from here and from other live streams, that Silver Springs might jump to my top 3. I'm going to say top 3 because it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard in my opinion, beating that Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. And then with the Ingram and the Pikesville, those 2 bottles right there, they're good. And don't forget about that Thomas Handy. That's a good bottle also. So that Silver Springs, if it's coming, it better be coming to prove something. It'd be, so Max, what's going on? Me and my girl watch your videos all the time. Thank you, Max Weed 8811. Thank you for your support. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, brother, thank you for stopping by. We do appreciate you here at Little Old Fashioned. And again, you just stopping in saying hello is enough for me. It is. Just for you to take a little bit of time to come here to say hello is enough for me. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate your time. And thank you for hanging out with us just for a second. Elijah Gray, Barrel Proof Rye, A126 is where is that? Okay, Big Rich. Okay, let me see. Yeah, appreciate that, Max. We appreciate that. Yeah, Army Bourbon. I tell you what, that Ingram Single Barrel Rye is nice. Let me see what I got here. Elijah Craig Rye. Let me see. No, that's not it. I thought I had one back here. Yeah, I thought I had one back here, but I don't. I don't. So since we're talking about ryes, let's just because I have this Ingram and I done talked this one up. I have it right here next to me. Why not? Why not go try the Ingram again right behind that Thomas Handy? Oh, I know that Thomas Handy's still around. I still remember how it tastes. That Thomas Handy is right there where this one is. It's 123. The Thomas Handy is 124. So let's put this one and let's try this one right after that Thomas Handy. Man, Ingram coming out with some great stuff. You can smell the cherry on there. Great nose. This, is, this bottle is good. This bottle is good because it's fruit forward. It does have a little bit of spice, but it's so balanced with that fruit and the sweetness that it's more of a complex, complete bottle, in my opinion. This Ingram, man, I don't know why nobody has put me on this one until now, but this one is a great bottle. Great bottle. Man, say Steve say he won't be disappointed when I find that, or when High Tide finds that. It is a bourbon drinker's rye, B. It really is. It really is. And I think if I would have tried this one a long time ago, I probably would have gotten into ryes much faster, much quicker, because this one is, you're right, a bourbon drinker's rye. Everything about that one is nice. The nose, the taste, the balance, the finish, everything about that is nice. I had the Silver Springs Sweet Rye, 100, 126, 122 proof, or 8 years old. Okay. So, so Tony is saying those Silver Springs, they come in all different kind of proofs. So I need to watch what I get. Sipping on Willie 4 year. Okay, Max. Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping. Thank you for hanging out with us, Max. We 8811. We appreciate you. I don't, yeah, they're Willie 4 year. I know exactly what you're talking about. They're Willie 4 year. I had a Willie 4 year here, but it's all gone. I need to give me another bottle. I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it way better in the old fashioned because the one I had, I think it was 126 proof. You have that spice on there, you had that earthiness on there, and I think that was a great bottle for old fashioned. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, poor decision parent, they're definitely missing out. Definitely missing out. I haven't learned so. I'm fairly new to the Birmingham game. I have learned so much from you. Thank you, Dennis. You know, I really do appreciate you saying that because here I try to give my honest opinion and I try to steer people in the right way. And just because I say something doesn't mean that it's right. It's just my opinion. But I really do thank you for taking my opinion seriously. I thank you for actually watching the channel and trying to learn not just from me, for other people in this channel, because I guarantee you the 60 people watching, probably more than half of them have been drinking bourbon and whiskey way longer than I have. I'm just diving a little bit more deeper because I have a YouTube channel and I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you actually saying that because that actually means a lot to me. So cheers to you. And if you have any questions, you can actually hit me up at a little old fashioned at hotmail.com, or you can ask your questions down here. And I'm pretty sure someone in this community will answer that question. So we appreciate you. Yeah. Do bourbon drinkers get beer belly? I'm going to say they don't get beer belly, um, but depends on how much bourbon you drink. You can not lose as much weight as you want because I think the process starts to slow down, the metabolism starts to slow down, your testosterone starts to slow down because your liver is going to have to break down all the sweet, all the sugars, and all the bourbon, all the alcohol. And I think that does have something to do with losing weight. But I'm not going to necessarily say a beer belly because you don't have the yeast and all of that other stuff that you deal with when you're talking about beer. But you do have to limit yourself when you're talking about beer and bourbon. But beer belly, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Steve, you know something? It's funny because a poor decision a parent actually gave me some pre-alcohol, and I actually took one, and we're going to see. We're going to see. I've heard great things about it. I love a good dark beer though, Dennis. I love Dragon's Milk. So I do drink a lot of beer, a lot of dark beer, but I don't drink let me back up. I say I drink a lot of dark beer. When I do drink beer, it's going to be a dark beer, but I probably drink about 1 or 2 bottles and then I stop. But I love a good dark beer. Lone Star said mine started growing about 10 years ago with no beer. I don't drink enough of that. I don't get drunk when I get drunk. Okay, got you. What was your poll in the poll? That poll was I do all 3 bottles before I did the Thomas Handy. And then a second poll, everyone said they will pick up the Sazerac Rye Foolproof before when I didn't say everyone. 65% of people said that they will pick out the Sazerac Rye Foolproof versus the Thomas Handy. So 65% of the people said the foolproof versus Thomas Handy would be their first purchase. Oh, you're more of an IPA guy. Oh, see, I'm not. I'm a more stout. The weight I put on has been offset by the weight in my wallet. I got you, Aaron. I got you. My deuces are easy on the nose. Big Rick MacD. I've only heard great things about it. Okay, James Cole. So it hasn't been that long. It's been about 2 years and 5 months for me. I used to be a Scotch guy. I used to drink Johnny Walker Black. So now I'm drinking bourbon now. It only been about 2 years and 5 months. So I'm sort of new into this thing. Yeah, Big Rich. Yeah, I've heard great things about it, and I've tried it a couple of times, and it seems to work. Drinking something. Uh, we are drinking the Ingram River Age Single Barrel Rye right now. The bourbon hunt game in Massachusetts is secondary. I'm just into cocktails, straight bourbon pour. If you're just into cocktails, maybe those ready to drink some vodka too. Okay. TLO7. Appreciate that. Yeah, I used to drink scotch max sweet, to be honest with you. Johnny Walker Black. That was my go-to. Johnny Walker Black. The Delta Dirt sweet. Yeah, I got you, Steve. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. I need to try that Silver Spring, but I tell you what, the Delta Dirt Sweet Roots is a good one. Did you remember to go by Joe's last week while in Memphis? I did not go by Joe's. And I'm gonna tell you why, Steve, because I went by Buster's, and me and poor decision parents stayed in Buster's for hours. in hours, in hours, and I had to get back home. I had to get back home. Be rich we had. Okay. So Jay said I've been into bourbon and rye about 2.5 years from now. Okay. Trey, what's going on? More of the I think root beer zero sugar never could have cried taste for beer. Okay, even though my doctor tells me to drink one every now and then. Okay, Trey. So your doctor, I guess it doesn't make any difference what kind of beer, dark beer, just a beer. Yeah, we were in buses about 5 or 6 hours a day. It was crazy. It was crazy. And we actually did a live stream in buses that day. It was crazy. Looking for a new Penelope Old Fashioned Premix Blackberry. I didn't know they had that, James. James, are you saying that Penelope has a premix Blackberry now? I have not seen the Penelope premix Blackberry. Okay. Someone gave me a patch at Spillway, placed it on my arm, drank a lot, woke up feeling good. So it came, Big Rich said someone gave him a patch. I did not know pre alcoholic things like that came with a patch. TLO7 said new flavor. CVR. My first straight pour was Travis Regal, 12 years Scotch. Okay, TLO7. But I'm going to look for that old fashioned premix blackberry. I'm pretty sure that sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm probably going to have to do. Even though the blackberry sounds good, it's still premix. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to add a little bit more of a higher proof bourbon because I like my old fashions on the stronger side. And most of those premixes are on the lower proof. So if I add a little bit more higher proof, a premium cherry, a large ice cube, and a orange peel and smoke it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be right up my alley. Next time I go to Jackson, Mississippi, I need to stop by Old Stove Distillery. Okay, okay, good deal. I seen the Penelope cigar for 89. TLO7, I seen that Penelope cigar in Mississippi. I did not pick it up. I picked up something else, but I picked up the cut above. That's what I did. And I left that Penelope. No, 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 no. I think I know where one is. One is in Buster's. That's where I saw it last. I saw a Penelope cigar blend. No, no, that was a burl. I think that was a burl strength. A burl. My bad. Scratch that. That was the Burl cigar batch that was in buses. You call it a party patch. So this is what we're gonna do. I know I've been on here for 2 hours, and I don't want to keep everybody on here because I don't want to keep it's Sunday night. People probably got to work in the morning. The Penelope cigar. Yeah, the Penelope cigar fell flat. I thought, when they said cigar, the first thing I thought was that barrel. I think we talked about it, poor decision pairings, when we were in Buster's the other day, that the barrel came out with a cigar batch or cigar blend. And I thought about picking that one up. I should have, but I didn't because I picked up a few more bottles, but I'm probably going to go back to see if they have that bottle still left on the shelf. The Penelope cigar batch is not a good one. Okay, Dennis said I got to shift at the Fire Academy tomorrow. So are you at the Fire Academy, Dennis? Are you trying to be a firefighter, or are they sending you there just for training? Trey, my meeting with Bruzo went awesome. It was great. We talked for about maybe 5 minutes. We talked about some books that I've written, and he signed my bar towel. Great guy. If you ever have a chance to meet him, I think you should. Great guy, and hopefully I can meet him again. Okay, I'm a firefighter. Okay, good deal, Dennis. Hey, you stay safe out there, Dennis. I appreciate you and all you do. I know firefighting is a difficult job. Been doing it for 23 years, so we appreciate you, Dennis. You take care. Stay safe out there. Okay, you instructor. Okay, okay. Well, Dennis, man, you instructor. You've been doing this for a very long time, then. Yeah, you've been doing this for a very long time. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, I got you. I do. And Steve, again, I think I have you. Let me see, Steve. Let me see if I can pull you up real quick. I have it right here. I don't know if you can see that, Steve. Hopefully, you can see that. And again, I have a newsletter that comes out every month on my Patreon. And if you're on my Patreon, you actually need to check your email because the newsletter just went out about 3 hours ago for the month of May. I don't TL07. I need to go back and actually uh pick up that bottle. Thank you, B. Thank you, B. And again, I don't want to. Damn, did you try to steal Austin? I did try to steal Austin. I tried to steal Austin, and I gave it a 6.5 because it is a solid bottle. But this is going to be the cash strength. This is going to be 116 proof. Most of the steel Austin that actually arrived here in Jackson about 2 weeks ago, they are very, very low proofs. But this one came from Austin, Texas. My wife actually brought this one back on the airplane about a week ago. And this is going to be the cash strength. And I'm glad that I bought the cash strength because if it was the lower proof bottles, I don't think I would like it as much as I do the cash strength. So, to make a long story short, if you are going to dive into the steel Austin, in my opinion, get the higher proof cash strength. It's a better bang for your buck, and I think it will give you what you think a steel Austin is going to give you. The thing that I noticed is all the steel Austin bottles are going to say on the back, aged at least 2 years. Now, all of them that I have seen say the same thing, aged at least 2 years. That means all of those steel Austin bottles are young. So if that is the case, I would suggest to get the cash strength, the higher proof, because what I do not like, and this is going to be a personal thing, what I don't like is a young bottle at a lower proof. To me, that's not good at all. A young bottle at a low proof is not my jam. I like a higher proof bottle and I like a higher age statement if I can find it. But if I had to choose, it would be a higher proof bottle and a low age statement, if that makes sense. How was that cut above? The cut above, that was a solid 6.5. This one right here, a solid 6.5. It's a solid bottle. And as you can see, maybe you can't see it, but the color on this thing is great. The nose is great. The finish, you got the sweetness, you got the fruit, you got the cinnamon. It's a very, very, very balanced bottle. So it's pretty cool. The only thing that was strange is they tried to dip their whole thing in wax, like Maker's Mark, and I don't think it went over quite well. But hey, it is what it is. Jack, cream of Kentucky, Castrum, good, worth it. I have some cream of Kentucky, but I haven't tried it, so I cannot answer that question, Jack. Do yes, Max. on my last video, the Eagle Rare, the uh, William Weller, and the Pappy. That was crazy. That was crazy. All three of those bottles were unicorns. But out of all three, that William Weller was the winner. I enjoyed that bottle so much that I am now currently looking for a William Weller in my price range. So if anyone out there knows where I can find a William Weller at at MSRP, please hit me up at a little old fashioned at hotmail.com. I know it's crazy to say, but if anybody out there know I can find a William Weller at MSRP, please hit me up at a little old fashioned at hotmail.com. King, sorry, yeah, you're right, TL07. I'm just reading. You're right. You know, even though in my mind it says King of Kentucky, um, I saw Cream of Kentucky. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. I know TL07. I know. But I had to throw it out there. In Max Sweet, I went in there just to do some bourbon hunting because I was dropping the wife off at the airport and it was buses was so close. And I was not going in there to taste those bottles. I just happened to walk in there and saw the YouTubers Poor Decision Pairing back there. And we sat back there and we just had a great on time. I wasn't expecting that. And that's the good thing about making good relationships with your store owners. You seen Bruiser buy a few on video. TLO7, do you know how much she bought them for? Yeah, you had to camp overnight. You know, I tell you what, I think I would probably camp overnight if I thought I had a chance to give them William Weller at a MSRP. I think I would camp overnight. $300 is a buy. Yeah, $300 is a buy. Seeing him pay $800, I had to put it on the credit card. Don't tell the wife. I had to put it on the credit card. I had to put it on the credit card for 800. Woo-wee. I'll be shaking in my boots. I'll be shaking in my boots, bringing that bottle inside his house. She'll be like, "Oh, you got your William Weller, huh? How much you pay for it?" Had to haggle him down to get to 800. Mm. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We've been on for a while here, and I just want to say he did get one for 200 once. Man, he got a William Weller for 200 bucks. He's winning. He's winning. You know, I will buy a few for 200. It's definitely worth that. So this is what we're gonna do. Um, I'm not gonna keep you all night. I know it's Sunday, and I really do appreciate everyone that has supported this channel a little old fashioned. Um, really quick, just go over some things because I haven't done it tonight. We are going to go over a few things. A little fashioned guide to bourbon and whiskey. You can find this on Amazon. If you just now getting into bourbon and whiskey, this book right here will tell you everything you need to know from start to finish about bourbon. And it gives you my rating system in this book, and it tells you why I rate the bottles the way I do. This book is on Amazon and it's a very good read. If you want to know more about bourbon and whiskey, this is the book for you. The second thing I want to talk about is going to be something that we do for shopping with a firefighter. This is a coloring book. And if you into adult coloring books, pick this one up. Some of the proceeds of this book goes to what we do every year here at the Jackson Fire Department, and that is called Shopping with a Firefighter. We take some kids that normally doesn't have a good Christmas, and we take them to Walmart and we let them shop. So a lot of proceeds goes to Shopping with a Firefighter, which we actually partner up with another nonprofit around here, and we take kids shopping every year. And the third thing I want to talk about is going to be the bourbon whiskey puzzle book. Now, if you like word searches like I do, I love word searches. Um, this is why I came up with this puzzle word search book. Because if you're in the airport or just lounging around and just want to relax, pick out the puzzle book and do a word search. Now, the thing about this one is I don't make them easy because all the word searches that I get from airports or from bookstores, they're very easy. And I didn't like them because they wasn't really worth the money. But I made this one pretty difficult. So if you like word searches and you like difficult word searches, you can actually pick this one up on Amazon also. Uh-oh, put this out the way. And the third thing, well, the fourth thing I want to talk about is something that I am very excited because I have not seen anyone do this one. And all the feedback I have received from this book has been very, very, very good. I think when this gets some traction, that is going to do some great things. And that is going to be the Bourbon Lifestyle Personality Test. This thing right here is awesome because I'm excited about it. It has 50 questions, 50 questions, and every question has 5 different answers. After you finish the test, you total up your scores, and at the end, you get your total. You look in the back of the book, and it tells you everything you need to know about where you at in the bourbon community. This thing right here is awesome. I took the test and it was very accurate in my opinion. So I know a lot of people have bought this one that's on the channel today. If you don't mind, email me at alittleoldfashion@hotmail.com and tell me where you landed in this personality test. So let's toast this thing out really quickly. Let me get another little bit here and we're going to toast this thing out. All right, let's see. Does anybody have anything they want to toast out? Anybody have birthdays, anniversaries, anything they want to toast out? New job, grandkids, anything? If not, yeah, little old fashioned at hotmail.com. Let me know where you fall um in the bourbon personality test. All right, sister getting married. And one thing too, I just want to say, if anybody wants to sponsor here a little old fashioned, you have the cash out here. You can actually cash out um and hit me up at a little old fashioned at hotmail.com. And we are going to do sponsorships here. So however you want to work this thing out, we can. We are taking that also. But we have a sister getting married on the 7th. Okay, awesome. So Max Wheat, I think you're the only one. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds and see if anyone else has this is community and these. So where is toast to the first responders for everything they do. Good deal. So we could toast to the first responders, and then Max Wheat's sister is getting married. So really quickly, Max Wheat, Your sister is getting married. Congratulations. Congratulations to their newly marriage. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. So thank you, Max Sweet, for supporting the channel. Tell your sister congratulations. And hopefully they have a great, great, great life together. Cheers to you. Hmm. Very good bottle. Very good bottle. And high tide, I agree with you. We got to say thank you for first responders. Everybody that's a first responder or have a first responder in their family or know a first responder, you probably know a little bit of things about what they go through every day in everyday life. I've been a first responder for 23 years, and we had a ride along. We had a ride along yesterday, and it was a 23-year-old that came and rode for about 8 hours with us. And now he looks at the fire department a different way because he actually seen what we do. And he actually said, man, I don't even know how y'all do the things that you do or see the things that you see. So I want to send a shout out to all first responders because we do a lot in the world. We go through a lot. We see a lot. And this world will probably not be the way it is if it wasn't because of first responders. So I want to send a shout out to everybody that has a first responder in their family, to all the first responders out there. And I want to say cheers to you. Stay safe out there, be blessed, and have a great week. Thanks, Max Sweet. So everyone have a great week. Thank you for supporting this channel. If you have any questions or any concerns, hit me up at alittleoldfashion at hotmail.com. This is the community, bourbon community. Much love, one love. If I can help you out in any way, let me know. So y'all stay safe out there. Have a great week. Until then, I will see you next on my live stream. Yeah, poor decisions. Yeah, 15,000 before October the 1st, for sure. That's what we're shooting at. If anybody knows anyone that loves bourbon or whiskey that watches YouTube, hey, click the link, shoot on my YouTube channel, and hopefully I can earn their subscription. So again, thank you for everyone who stopped by. We talk to you later. Dun, 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 dun.